Well, it is that time of year again. The final con of the season is upon us. That's right. New York Comic Con is just a short 3 weeks away, and I cannot wait for that con. To me, New York Comic Con is the best one of the year. Now, I might be a little biased being from New York, but just to me, the aura of New York Comic Con, just the city, everything about it, it just elevates it to another tier, and I just love New York Comic Con, and I cannot wait for this con to come up. And what we got today from Funko, they finally gave us the reveals for what they're going to have over at New York Comic Con, and these reveals look really, really great. Now, there are a couple things that I'm not particularly a fan of, but overall, I think the reveals for this con were absolutely incredible. And let's jump right into it. And starting off, DC fans rejoice because they went DC heavy to start off. And the first thing they showed off, kind of like that Huckleberry Hound mystery box they had over at San Diego Comic Con, they are doing a DC style mystery box here. And this one is great with pieces ranging from 2,000 pieces with that Batman all the way down to only 100 pieces with the Flash. This is incredible, and all these pieces are metallic. They're like a throwback to the ones that came out in 2010, and I'm just really, really loving these. I'm going to try and get my hands on as many of these as possible, and hopefully I can pull that 100 piece Flash, because that pop looks really, really sweet. And keeping with the DC theme, they did also show us a Brainiac pop and a Damian Wayne. Now, these are really cool. For me, not something I'm going to collect, but for DC fans, I think, these are like pretty much the first molds like this of these characters. So I just think these are really, really great. And then one that I definitely do want to go after is this Batman Beyond. Just a great character. This one is a show only 1,000 pieces on this one. I am really excited for this. I think the red on it really pops. Just the overall figure. Batman Beyond figures in general look really good, and I think this one looks really, really great. And of course, more DC. They're going back to the clamshells like they did at San Diego. And this time they're doing a Batman in the blue suit, a Batgirl, and also a Joker. These are show only as well, limited to 2,010 pieces, just like the ones over at San Diego. I'm not sure if I need all of these, but I definitely need the Joker to go along with the set I got from San Diego Comic Con. So these are really, really sweet. And they also did those blueprint pops again like they did at San Diego with Batman and Robin. Here they have Batgirl and the Joker in that blueprint form. So I think these are really great as well, and also limited to 2,010 pieces. And then rounding out their little DC stuff, we have this Superman pop. Now this one looks really, really great. This is Kingdom Come Superman, and I just think he looks really good. He's got like the cell shading on him, just overall like the pose, just a really, really great Superman. So DC fans, like I said, you should be extremely excited because they came out with a lot of heat for New York Comic Con. And now, switching over to the Marvel side of things, they have 4 Marvel pops that they introduced, and I think these look really great as well. We have Havoc, Null, Nimrod, and Bedlam, and I think all 4 of these look really great. They've been riding that X-Men train for the last couple cons, and I think X-Men is super popular and always will be super popular. So I think all of these molds here, just for the Marvel line, these look really, really good. Not something, again, for my collection, but overall, I just think these look really, really great. So people I know are excited about these, and people can't wait to get their hands on these. So, again, DC and Marvel are really showing out here. So superhero fans, definitely get excited for New York Comic Con. Moving on over to the Star Wars side of things, we have the Diamond Lothcat here. I know some people were upset with this. Why is it diamond? Why is it pink? And to be honest, I can't answer these questions. Maybe we'll see something moving forward in Ahsoka Season 2 with a pink-colored Lothcat, something like that. But overall, I just think this is a really good pop. People do like the Lothcat. People have been asking for this in pop form. We've had it in like a mini pop, but we haven't had it as its own standalone pop. So I think this is good. And to be honest, I think overall it looks really good. So right here we got Lothcat from Star Wars. And that's the only Star Wars pop they have at the con. So Star Wars fans, this is the one you're going to want to go after. And we have another Pingu. Piggybacking on the Pingu they gave out at San Diego Comic-Con, this one here is another meme-worthy one with the towel on the head. And this is just such a good pop. And I know it's very niche, but people really love the one from San Diego, and I think people are really going to love this one as well. So if you're a Pingu fan, a meme fan, anything like that, go after this one because this one is definitely really, really great looking. Funko was also jumping back on board with Gary V and V Friends, and just like their Jolly Jacko that they had last year, they have 2 more Jolly Jackos this year, and they are both metallic. One is gold, one is silver, and they are limited to 3,000 pieces and 1,000 pieces. So these are exciting. I definitely want to get my hands on both of these to go with my other Jolly Jacko. And if Gary V is there again, I will definitely try and get these signed because these V-Friend Pops, these Jolly Jackos look really good, and they are definitely appropriate for the spooky season and that, like, the fall, October time. So definitely trying to get my hands on these because these are really great. And then the next one they introduced, now again, this is not one I'm a fan of, and it is that Orko from Masters Universe, but it's faceted, and to me, the faceted pops just don't really do it. Masters Universe fans might really like this, and I will say the faceted pops they've done more recent, the look on them has been better than like the original ones. These look less like plasticky and stuff, so I'm excited to see this one in person, but again, not for me, so the faceted Orko. Masters Universe fans, maybe you'll be going after that. I know I won't. And then the next one is probably my favorite reveal of the con, and that is the 3-pack of the Powerpuff Girls. This one is absolutely incredible. These are the alter egos, is Liberty Bell, Harmony Bunny, and Mange, and these look really good, and it's glow in the dark. I need to get my hands on this. I have the original Powerpuff Girls 3-pack. I actually have it signed. This one is going to go right next to it if I can get my hands on this, because this is an incredible piece. There's no LE number on it, and but again, it's still a great pop. I think it's going to be super popular, so I'm definitely excited to try and get my hands on this one. And then the next one they revealed, and I know this one is going to be popular and is a super popular franchise, and that is Five Nights at Freddy's, and that is the Endo O2, and I just love the look of this. New York Comic Con tends to get, Five Nights at Freddy's exclusives, and it's no different here, and I think this one looks really, really great as well. So Five Nights at Freddy fans, I know, will be clamoring for this one to add to the collection, and again, this is such a popular line, and all the characters are great, all the molds in this set look great, and this one is no different, so definitely excited for that one. Then we have another Ben 10 pop. Now, Ben 10, people have been asking for pops from the show forever. Now, they did one at New York Comic Con a while back, and now they're doing this one. I believe there is a line of like common stuff coming out, but the con stuff is great. And right here we have the Ghost Freak from Ben 10, and this one looks great as well. Definitely excited to see Funko going outside the box here and making characters they've never made before for the content. That's the way I think it should be. Give us these characters we haven't seen that we can't just go out to the store and grab. And this one is great. Ben 10 fans will definitely be trying to get their hands on this. And the next one is, again, a very popular line. And we have a Sonic the Hedgehog here with the Caliburn. And this Sonic looks really, really just badass. Look at him holding the sword in that pose. This is great. If it was, like, flocked, that would have been, like, put this over the top. But, again, good for a con exclusive. I'm definitely going to try and go after this one as well. I think it looks good. I think Sonic fans are going to do well. I know like they had that metallic Knuckles that people were really excited about, and now another Sonic pop at New York Comic Con. And I think this one's going to do really well, and definitely loving the look of that. Then we have super popular with the Hello Kitty and Friends, and this is the Kuromi here, and this one looks great. This is another Kuromi they're doing for this year, I believe. They had a Kuromi in San Diego, and they also had one at Anime Expo. And so here we have another one with a little witch hat on, appropriate for the season. And then a con-only My Melody here, holding the little candy bucket, the pumpkin candy bucket. This one is adorable. I really like this, and I know a lot of people have told me they like this, and they're going to be going after it. So definitely like to see these Hello Kitty and Friends pops, because these are super, super popular. And then, of course, we have to get to the anime stuff. And the anime stuff at this con looks absolutely insane. And let's start off with One Piece. We have this Rob Lucci here. This one looks really, really amazing. We had the Rob Lucci that came out of Toy Temple, like in his like human form. And then we have this one. And this mold looks absolutely stunning. Funko really hit it out of the park with this. And then they're continuing with the like pop rides for One Piece. And here we have the Brook with the Shark Submerged. And this one looks great. Brook is a super popular character. Brook had a con exclusive years ago, and that one is going for crazy, crazy money. And I just think with the popularity of One Piece and Brook and just the character overall and the mold on this one is going to be very popular as well. I just love the look of this. Funko's always doing a great job with anime, always doing a great job with One Piece, and it's no different here from New York Comic Con. And then continuing the trend of the Susanos from Naruto, we have one that I've only heard good things about. People are going crazy for this one, and that is the Itachi in the Susanoo form. Look how crazy this one looks. We have the other two that came out at WonderCon in San Diego, and now we have this one to complete that set. I know people are going to be going crazy for this one, going after it, so they have all three, and this one just looks absolutely nuts. I think they've gotten better and better, and this one is the best one of the three. So this is super exciting to see. Funko with the detail on this one, absolutely nailed it. Really, really great job. And then, of course, they're continuing with the Sasuke's Paw Encyclopedia. They have the Sakura here, and this one looks great as well. It'll go to complete the set from WonderCon and San Diego this year, too. So I think people will be going after this one as well to complete that set. So Naruto, just continuing the trend throughout the year with the Naruto stuff, and I'm really, really liking that. And they also did introduce a Yu-Gi-Oh! Pop, and they've done Yu-Gi-Oh! I believe at all the other cons this year as well. Definitely there was one at San Diego, and right here we have the Dark Paladin from Yu-Gi-Oh! And I think the mold on this one looks really, really good with like the purple underneath. This one just looks really good. The eyes, it's just like the crazy look that it has. This is a good one. Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans, they are out there, and they do like their pop, so this one is great. And then, of course, continuing with the trend they've had for cons for over a year now is the Jumbo Pokemon, the Jumbo Legendaries. And we here have the Jumbo Raikou. And this is going to be a gigantic one. They look amazing out of the box. These, again, not for me, but I know people that want to be complete on this set. And, again, this is a great pop. And Pokemon fans will be going after this. So, for sure, love to see that. And then something that I absolutely need is this Biddy Pop set here. The Franny, Freddy, and Proto as the POP, as well as that little, like, I think he was the Bubble Ghost or something like that. I don't know. He just looks really great. This whole, I love the horror biddies. I love all the biddies that come out at New York Comic Con. They always have, like, that Halloween horror theme. No different here. I definitely have to get this. I need it for my, like, horror biddy collection because this is great. And they're also introducing the Funkoville, like the land packs that they did at San Diego Comic Con. They have a New York version. Pretty much the same thing. I believe the only difference with these is that the Freddy and Franny have different outfits on. So I guess they just want people to get out and grab these land packs for their biddy cities if people are doing those. So I'll be going after these as well. I have the ones from San Diego, and I like the niche type biddy things. So with con stickers and stuff. So I'll be grabbing these. These look really cool, and I do really like that Franny with the black firefighter suit on, the Fire Captain Franny with the black suit on. So definitely going to go after that. And then Funko introduced a brand new item that we haven't seen yet, and that is Pop Flare. I don't totally get these. I mean, I guess I could see the appeal for some people, but it's like decorations for your pop box to make like the box look different. You put it like on the corners of the box as like a lightning and like a crown, stuff like that. Again, this isn't something for me, but I could see people going after this, and it's making its debut here at New York Comic Con. So we'll see, you know, what people wind up doing with these. I'm sure there's going to be a ton of pictures online of people using these. So, yeah, definitely excited to see how those do as well. But overall, that was the lineup for New York Comic Con, and I, again, think this was a really, really solid lineup. I'm definitely excited. There's definitely some pieces that I want to grab for my collection for sure, and there will be other pieces that I grab that I will bring to shows because I know people are going to want a lot of this stuff. So definitely excited for New York Comic Con. 3 weeks away. I cannot wait for that con. Like I said, my favorite one of the year. I'm going all 4 days, and I'm just super excited to hang out with everybody and talk to everybody and just get right back into it for the end of con season for 2025. But let me know, guys, what you think is the best reveal from the Funko booth this year at New York Comic Con. What will you be going after? Is there anything that's like number one on your list that you really want? And is there something that you just don't completely understand why they're releasing it? Let me know all that in the comment section down below. I would love to hear what you guys think about this lineup. And, you know, I really appreciate you guys making it this far in the video. If you did make it this far, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you don't want to miss any future videos going forward, like I said, I'm going all 4 days to New York Comic Con, so I will have a lot of content from that con. So subscribe to the channel. Put those notifications on so you don't miss any of those videos that I will be coming out with. There'll be a ton of content from New York Comic Con on this channel. So, again, I really appreciate you guys making it this far. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. Really help out the channel. And as always, thanks for watching.